Hello, hello. Welcome to the very first episode of Flipping the Script. I'm your host, Kayla, and the heart and soul behind Caleb's J Digidive. I'm super excited you stumbled upon this podcast. I hope it's because you're looking for something, even if you may not know it yet. I hope you hearing these words will help you with something in your life. It could be a mindset shift or realizing you can do this. Or maybe you just need to know that you're not alone in everyday struggles. No matter if you're a regular follower on my TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, or fan base, you're in the right place. I hope this podcast will help you flip the script on your mental and financial story, creating freedom for your family and living a life that aligns with you and your dreams. Whether you're working paycheck to paycheck or dreaming of starting your own business or somewhere in between, we'll tackle it all here together because I want you to know you're not alone and I'm about to become your biggest cheerleader. Now, you might be wondering, Kayla, why did you choose this name for the podcast? Well, it's simple. It represents transformation. I've been there. And if I'm being honest, I'm still where many of you are right now. Financial struggles? Yep, I know them firsthand. Feeling stuck, like no matter how hard you work, you can't seem to get ahead? Yep, I'm right there too. Here's the good news: your current situation, along with mine, does not have to define our future. You have the power to rewrite your story. And through this podcast, I'll guide you with the tools, strategies, and stories to help you do just that. And together, you and we're going to rewrite our stories for a better, brighter future, not only for ourselves, but for our families as well. Now that you know my name, I want to share a little bit about myself and why I'm so passionate about this. I'm a mom of three, and I faced moments where I wasn't sure how to make ends meet. And if I'm honest, I still sometimes have those moments. Those moments were and are tough, but they were also humbling. They sparked something in me, a determination to change not just my story, but the legacy I leave for my children. That's when I discovered the power of digital marketing and online business. My mind was blown away, and I knew deep down this is what I was meant for. Now, when I started this, I started with zero income and dived headfirst to find tools and resources. And these tools just didn't help me financially, they gave me the time to be there for my kids, to pursue my passion, and now to help others flip their scripts too. I'm very excited to announce that we are becoming more and more financially stable in just a few short months. But this podcast just isn't about business strategies. It's about crafting a life that allows you to prioritize what matters most: your family, your time, and your dreams. So, what exactly can you look forward to in this podcast? There's a few things. One is real life stories. I'll be sharing my own experiences, both the wins and the failures. You'll also hear from guests who've transformed their lives through this as well. Two, practical tips and strategies. From starting an online business to using digital marketing to build income streams. I'll break it all down step by step. Now, please know, these you can start using today. The next thing I want to offer you guys is motivation and encouragement. Let's be real, changing your story isn't easy. There will always be days when it feels impossible, but those are the moments we'll tackle together with the encouragement you need to keep going. And the final thing that'll help is figuring out how to get the whole family involved. Yes, that's right, the whole family. Whether you're teaching your kids to design clothing, to write books, or to explore their creative talents, we make this a family affair. After all, we are a package deal. One thing I want to highlight today is the opportunity the digital world offers. Technology has made it possible for anyone, anywhere, to build a business. You don't need a fancy degree or a huge upfront investment. You just need the willingness to learn and to take action. Here's an example. When I first started exploring digital marketing, I had zero experience, but I was willing to learn, experiment, and make mistakes. Over time, I found tools and strategies that worked not just for me, but for the others I've helped along the way. Let's get practical for a moment. Here's your first challenge. Yes, you heard me right. A challenge. I want you to take 15 minutes today and think about a skill, a passion, or a hobby you could turn into an online business. Maybe you're great at crafting, writing, or even teaching. Write it down and start brainstorming how you could share that skill with the world. It doesn't have to be perfect. This is just the first step in your flipping the script. Now, let me answer a couple of questions that I hear all the time. First, do I need a lot of money to start an online business? No, you don't. Many tools and platforms offer free or low cost options to get started. It's more about your creativity and consistency than the amount of money you invest up front. Now, what if I'm not tech savvy, you ask? That's okay. I wasn't tech savvy either. When I started, there were so many user friendly platforms out there, and I'll be sharing those step by step guides in the future episodes to help you navigate to them. So just know, no matter your level, there is always something out there for you. If there's one thing I want you to take away from this episode, it's this: your story is not set in stone. You have the power to flip the script, no matter where you're starting from. This podcast is a community, a resource, and a safe place to dream big, take actions, and rewrite your story. If this message resonates with you, I'd love for you to subscribe to Flipping the Script so you never miss an episode. And if you know someone who could use a little encouragement on their financial journey, please share this podcast with them. Also, don't forget to follow me on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, and Fanbase under K Loves J Digitive. I will be sharing even more tips and inspiration and behind the scenes content there. Thank you so much for tuning in to the very first episode of Flipping the Script. Remember, no matter where you're starting from, you have the power to rewrite your story. Until next time, keep dreaming, keep building, and keep believing in yourself. Together, let's flip that script.